Yo, welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see in the title and thumbnail, today we are going to be reacting to why Roblox banned these popular games. Now, this is a video uploaded by, I think it's Chiseled. And here's the video right here, ladies and gentlemen. And without further ado, let's dive into this. Hold on, let me restart this.
5 Roblox games that were banned forever.
Boom. There we go.
Imagine your Roblox game finally blowing up, only for it to get banned by Roblox.
Let's see what happened to these games.
We're going to be looking at 5 Roblox games that were banned forever. Let's start with Lost, a Roblox game that got over 19 million visits before being banned from the platform. It all starts 13 years ago in 2011, when the owner SHOUTOUT joined Roblox.
Quick question, how does a Roblox game get banned? The only way I could think of like a Roblox game getting banned is like copyright. That's the first thing that comes to my head. But let's see.
Just after a few years on the platform, he would start launching games in 2014. And for the next few years, he would launch project after project, and you can tell he put a lot of effort into them, but it wasn't working out. Despite him constantly launching and working on these games, they didn't find much success. Each of them only got a couple hundred visits. By this point in 2017, he's launched several games, and it was seeming like his years of efforts were all for nothing. However, he wasn't quite ready to give up just yet. He had one more project in mind, and in 2018, everything would change forever. In 2018, he launched Lost, a Roblox survival game based on the already popular survival game Rust. For the first year, the game was kind of slow. It didn't quite pick up just yet. There were other more popular games at the time doing the same concept, so it's hard for Lost to stand out. Once again, the dev SHOUTOUT was struggling, but he continued to work and improve the game. Over time, after the game improved, it started gaining some traction and started getting picked up by YouTubers. It quickly stood out as one of the best Rust clone games on Roblox.
I've never played Rust, so well made. But I know
Many
it got
fans of Rust, the game they copied, even respected the game despite it being a complete copy.
So
with how well it was made, it eventually discovered an audience.
Got a pretty big fan base.
The game was skyrocketed from 2019 to 2020, getting thousands of players. And now, people are deeming it better than all their competitors. After years of failure after failure, the developer SHOUTOUT had finally done it. His project was taking off, but he couldn't celebrate for too long, and one day it all came crashing down. On July 17, 2020, the game was fully—
Let me guess, he got copyrighted.
—banned by Roblox. What happened? Well, due to the game blowing up, it caught the attention of the makers of Rust, the game they copied.
I knew it.
They weren't happy, so the copyright took down the game. Now, to be fair, the game wasn't just fully copied. They were trying to make it a bit original, but even then, the game was now gone forever. For years, the developer launched game after game, finding no success. Then he finally had his breakthrough, and that was too now gone. What was next? Well, they spent the next few months revamping the game, changing the map and more, and eventually relaunched it as Dust. Fans were happy as finally another version was out, and they were back getting millions of visits and hundreds of players, eventually also hitting the front page of Roblox. The developer had done it again. Once again, they couldn't celebrate for too long. Launching Dust was risky since they were technically relaunching an already banned game, so unfortunately, this also all came crumbling down. After a few months, the game was taken down and banned by Roblox yet again for copyright. Once again, the developer lost their viral game. Year after year, game after game, the developer kept failing and losing everything.
Let's be real. The game, 20 million visits is popular. That's not like insanely popular compared to other games. But like, if this game was still around, who knows how many visits it would have nowadays, you know?
Over and over again. It seemed like his time as a developer was coming to an end, but he wouldn't give up that easily. He would spend the next while making a survival-like game, but with their own original twist and elements, so this time, it couldn't get banned. It was called Project Delta. The only question now is, would it work? Luckily for him, after constant ban and failed games, this one wouldn't meet the same fate and completely blew up. It's now bigger than all his Rust-inspired games, sitting at over 36 million visits, and still thousands playing every day. So he had his games banned but found success again. The same can be said for our next developer though, who lost everything, because we're talking about Infected Developers' Piggy Roleplay, a game that got over 75 million visits before being banned from the platform. The owner, MGHNTT, aka Infected Developer,
I'm guessing these games are going to get more popular as we go on.
Working on the Piggy Roleplay. The game is based on the popular game Piggy, but in this game, you can roleplay, mess around with a bunch of custom characters based on Piggy. It was pretty well made, and due to Piggy rising in popularity at this time, a lot of fan games were also rising, including this one. Even though the developer seemingly came out of nowhere and launched this, they had done it. Their game was going viral, getting thousands of players and millions of visits, but one day, it would all stop, and this developer would lose their entire Roblox career. On October 29, 2020, just a few months after the game was out, it was fully banned and deleted off the platform. But the story gets even weirder. Right away, many assumed the owner behind Piggy, Minitoon, took this game down since it technically uses characters, but this wouldn't make any sense, as Minitoon was pretty open to a lot of fan games. Right when the game started to get deleted though, something crazy happened. A lot of other viral Piggy fan games started getting deleted as well. deletion after deletion. It got to a point where if you searched up Piggy RP, most of them were getting deleted. Even games like
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
that have worked with Minitoon before were getting deleted, so something really weird was going on. Well, apparently during this time,
I know.
someone was going around falsely deleting these games. Minitoon was aware of the situation though, so he was helping people bring the games back. Eventually some games did come back, but a lot also didn't, including affected developers Piggy Roleplay, and he's never been able to recover it. Ever since his game was banned, he's been kinda absent from development, and his ban seemed to mark the end of his development journey. He changed his name from affected developer to some random letters, he made this random group also with a bunch of random letters, and that's all. He has no other groups, no other games,
Weird.
no known projects. Ever since his ban, it seems to have
Craft
restored his
made
motivation
bank from
to make
Piggy.
another game.
Fun fact, I've never played Piggy. If you were to ask me, Joji, what do you do in Piggy? I don't know. I've never watched a Piggy video. I don't know what Piggy is. I just know, like, it's a game. Like, that's it.
It's been almost 4
I literally
years
don't know
now,
anything about
so
it.
it seems as if this ban marked the end of his time as a developer. The real question now is, who's deleting these games and who banned his game? Well,
Yeah, facts.
no one knows. Not even the owner of Piggy.
Who's the one
Minitoon
behind
himself. I reached out to him and he stated to this day, he still doesn't know what happened or how these games were all taken down. A wild ending, but our next story gets even crazier, because we're talking about Sonic Simulator, a game that got almost 90 million
Sonic
visits
Simulator,
before
bro. I
being banned,
remember
and
hearing
also the
about
owner
this.
was
I never
banned.
played it though.
Let's break
but-
it all down. Sonic Simulator was a game made by Dr. Rovatnik back in 2018. He was working on the game for a while, and right when it launched, it stood out right away. He recreated a lot of Sonic elements
see what
really
you mean,
well,
Blaze.
had voice acting, and more. It quickly was established as one of the best Sonic games out there, and for fans of Sonic, it became the best thing to play on Roblox, which is why it became so successful. For the next few years, the game would dominate, getting thousands of players and millions of visits. However, eventually this all came falling down in late 2021 and early 2022, when the owner, Dr. Rovatnik, and the game got completely banned off Roblox. What happened? As for the game, they specified they got a copy
Blaze just said noticing a theme here. Yeah, me too.
takedown from Sega.
Oh, who would have thought, man? Sega, man.
The original owners of Sonic, and since the game had a lot of elements directly copied, it was fully banned and had no chance of being back. But the story gets really, really dark. This isn't your typical Roblox case. The true downfall of this game was because of the owner getting banned. The whole time, the owner's been lying to everyone, and deep down, he's one of the most vile and disgusting people to ever be on Roblox.
We are following some breaking news tonight at 6 o'clock. 22-year-old Arnold Castillo of New Jersey is facing federal charges. Police
Holy smokes, this guy made it to the news,
say this
which
man
is not a good thing.
used a popular gaming app to track her down and start an inappropriate relationship.
The whole time, behind the scenes, Dr. Rofatnik, or by his real name Arnold, was using the Discord link to this game to be a predator to underage
Oh, nah, bro's a freak. Oh, nah.
females. He eventually got arrested by the FBI, facing 15 years in prison after
Only
his
15 years?
action
crazy.
due to a case in which he bribed an Uber driver to drive an underage female 700 miles across the state line to his home. There's a lot more to this case, and if you want a deeper dive, I highly
Holy
suggest this video
smokes.
on this. As for the dev in the game, it had a super dark and horrible ending. Since this incident, they did launch an archive, but obviously, people don't care anymore and no longer want to support this project.
JDM,
This
we need
development
your help,
team lost
fact, bro.
everything, but our next dev surprisingly made a huge recovery. Because we're talking about Creeper Chaos, a game that got over 50 million visits before getting banned.
Creeper
This is the
Chaos.
owner,
Dude, do you guys not notice a trend here? Holy smokes.
Emperor, who joined back in 2012. They've been developing and making games for years
Okay, so one thing I've learned from this video is if you don't want your game to be banned, just don't copy something else. Like, don't copy, like,
on the platform, and
a
finally,
like, for example, don't copy, like, Forza Horizon.
Creeper Chaos was their big
Don't
breakthrough
copy
that they spent
Minecraft.
years
Don't copy
chasing.
Sonic.
Creeper
Don't
Chaos was a
copy
building survival game
Rust.
in which players try to survive against creepers. It was pretty unique at the time, so it found success, but it also found a lot of success due to a lot of it being very similar to the popular game Minecraft. Even though this factor helped make the game popular, it also caused a downfall of this game. Eventually, after a few years, due to the success of the game, the people behind Minecraft, Microsoft, banned the game since they were using their assets. And just like that, the developer lost his game with over 50 million visits. But he wasn't quite ready to give up just yet. They eventually relaunched a pretty similar version called Creeper Chaos Revolution just shortly after.
Bro, if you're just using the word creeper, like, bro, give it up, dog. That's literally copyright right off the bat, bro.
Which did very well. The game got 28 million visits, but they couldn't sell
And what I mean by that, I'm saying, like, I'm not talking about, like, for example, if y'all know Modeler Coolest, his name used to be Creeper Coolest. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, for the game name to already have, like, creepers in it, it's already
for
copyright,
too
bro.
long. Since they basically relaunched a banned game, it got banned yet again in mid-2023. Ban after ban, the developer decided this was it, and this was officially the end of the Creeper games. But that doesn't mean the developer was done with this concept. In the midst of all this, they started working on making their own version with their own assets, and an overall more polished version, this time calling it Creature Chaos. It hasn't found the same level of success yet, but is still doing very well. The developer has since also worked on several other viral games of their own, so despite getting their games banned several times, they only made a pretty big comeback. The same sadly can't be said for our next game though, because we're talking about Anime Fighting Simulator X, which got banned with over 76 million visits. This game was a sequel to Anime Fighting Simulator, which has over 1.3 billion visits.
Is it gonna happen again?
Nixon, who joined back in 2012. For the first few
He got
years on
Hellcat
Roblox,
chain.
they were pretty quiet, but in 2017, they started really launching games. They launched a bunch of random games on their profile, none of which found any success. But in 2018, he started making bigger projects when he launched Optimism Studios. The first few games would perform pretty well, getting a couple 100,000 visits. But the third game was his first taste of a viral game. Superpower City was
I'm starting to notice something. These people are making copy games because those are the only games that are finding success. Is that a point? I don't know.
Villain fighting game, they got over 10 million visits. After years, Nixon finally had a viral game, but he still had a lot more projects on his mind. He eventually started working on Anime Fighting Simulator.
These games seem cool though.
Marm was the original creator, but he retired.
I'm not gonna lie.
Anime Fighting Simulator was a viral game for so long. As mentioned, it got over 1.3 billion visits. But over time, the hype and interest did die, so the game started to lose players. This is potentially one of the reasons why they launched Anime Fighting Simulator X, the sequel, in mid-2023, because this reignited the player base and the game started to go viral again. On launch, it had tens of thousands of players and we're already getting millions of visits.
That's pretty big, bro. 40K active.
And seemingly was doing a good job. The games are doing well, but unfortunately, one day everything was stopped forever. In late 2023, not even after a full year of release, Anime Fighting Simulator X would get banned, and so would Anime Fighting Simulator, leaving almost 1.4 billion visits of games now banned. What went wrong? Well, during this time, an official anime, My Hero Academia, launched its own Roblox game, and with this, they started taking down any anime game that had assets from the anime.
I remember hearing of it. I literally made a video about this like back in 2023.
Based on My Hero Academia. It was based on several animes, but it had some content from My Hero Academia, so it got banned. Fans were hoping they could fix this and bring the game back, but this was several months ago now, and it seems like they're not allowed to bring the games back. The last thing they said was that they're working on bringing it back, but it seems like this never happened. Now, the devs and the team seem to be working on new original anime games since their old ones have been banned. This developer and development studio lost everything, but are seemingly trying to get it all back. Only time will tell if these new projects will end up being as successful as their banned ones. In general, a lot of Roblox games get banned for several crazy reasons. Every story is different. If you want to see more Roblox...
Man, W video. Seriously, W video, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Let's see, is there a Joji video in the recommended? There is. Well, I'm about to go watch this. Oh, we got an ad. Well, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know, okay, hold on. Let me, who is Joji? I guess I just do this every time now. Well, hit the like and subscribe button. Time to do some studio. I love y'all. Anyways, go watch this video right here on the screen. We'll show you guys some crazy Roblox news. Anyways, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.